The Missouri opener in general was it was a practice meet, is what we considered it for the most part. We went in there with open minds. We had a lot of new kids. We have a lot of fresh new talent, and we're basically just telling them that we want to see how you do in a competition setting, and if you do good, that's awesome. If you don't do as well, this is a learning experience.
What did Coach Nelson say to the squad heading into the meet?
Heading into the meet, he said, have fun. Most of all, we're going to have great competition, and again, it's a learning experience for everyone, and for returning athletes, it's just, brushing off the dust.
What did Coach Nelson say to the women's team? What was their mindset, philosophy, and approach to the meet?
In approach to the meet, we have a lot of young talent, like I said, and we're basically we're going in with an open mind.
You finished 5th overall in the pole vault, tying your Central Methodist school record. Your thoughts on your performance on Saturday?
My thoughts on my performance were that we're getting there, obviously. I was projecting to get a little bit higher of a height, but at the same time, that was the first time I've been in competition since last season, and you can't always be negative. I definitely got to see a lot of video that really helped me and is going to help me with Illinois College in 2 weeks.
Heading into your first jump, and this being the first meet of the indoor season, what was your approach heading into that jump? How do you approach each different jump? Do you have a specific strategy, or do coaches say things to you? What's your approach with that?
Coaches always keep their space. I think for all the athletes, it's just a mindset that you have to go in. You have to know what your goal is, and you want to achieve that goal. So I just went in there hoping to do my best. Like I said, it was, for all of us, it was kind of a new setting, and we were brushing off the dust for the old competitors and getting ready to see what the potential was for the new competitors. And for me alone, it was just go in there, have fun, and work with the new techniques I had been working on over the summer, and over the week I had got to work with my coaches. So we got to put some things together, but there's definitely more to come.
When you found out that you had tied the school record, and I believe you done it last year, first, when did you find out, and secondly, what was your mindset when you found out that you had tied a 10-year-old record?
I was absolutely ecstatic last year. It was great that having that, it was momentum almost. It was helpful, and it made me want to do even better and even surpass that, hopefully, this year.
When did you find out that you had done it this year? Did you know that you had tied it on Saturday?
Yes, and like I said, I'm hoping to really show what I have and my potential, and I'm hoping that that's way past the record that I have now.
You and Caitlin Loeffler were named the HAC Indoor Field and Track Athletes of the Week, respectively. First, your thoughts on winning that honor, and secondly, your thoughts on Caitlin winning her honor.
I'm absolutely so proud of Caitlin because she works so hard. Even if she doesn't have to go to practice, she still makes sure that she goes out there and is working extra. If she has to stay an hour later, she does. If she has to stay 30 minutes or however so long after, or maybe even before certain practices, then she makes sure that she does what she needs to do, and that obviously shows in her performances because she's been doing great, and she is going to be definitely a headliner in most of our meets. And overall, I'm really happy that I got it as well. I mean, coming out of surgery, obviously, just in September was definitely, I was thinking, oh, well, maybe this season isn't going to be what I expect, but at the same time, I've come back, and I'm proud of all the help that I've had with coaches, my teammates, and athletic trainers. I've just had a lot of support, so I'm happy that I got awarded that.
Who are some of the other competitors for Central Methodist on the women's side that you think did well on Saturday?
Sally Brookshire did fantastic in a 200. She's a first-time track athlete. She's been doing softball, and then she is a new student here at CMU, and I think she did fantastic on her 200. She ran a 29, which was a great time. And we had Bree Zumwalt in the 60. She did absolutely fantastic too, made it to the finals. Caitlin Emig also made it to the finals in hurdles. And overall, just I think we had Taylor Conley ran the 400, and she I think got third in her heat, which was great. Uh, Jessica Jones jumped a 32, and that was just fantastic. She was like, I'm going to go in expecting to jump a 30, and she came out with 32, so that was much better than we expected. And overall, that's.
Finally, with the team having a week off before its next meet, what is the mindset heading into practice? What is Coach Nelson stressing for the women's squad to get accomplished?
For the women's squad, overall, this week is just going to be cooling down from Mizzou. Obviously, we got a lot of video, and we learned a lot from that video, from races to field events, and we're going to definitely execute next week. We're going to have some hard workouts. We're going to have some hard jump practices, but it's all going to be worth it in the end for Illinois College. So just going in with a hard mindset and working hard, making sure that we stay healthy over the weekend, making sure that we get sleep and food, and we're staying on top of our studies. So.